Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Zooters Present International School Darts Tournament Season 5.0. This is day 3, match number 9. And it's going to be between two big teams, OIS Tigers versus SVKM Dynamic Strikers. So, OIS Tigers have won the toss and have decided to field first against SVKM's Dynamic Strikers. OIS Tigers is a star-studded team. It's a fantastic team with some very good players. Also, we'll see some glamour in this team as well, where you have Sharat Kelkar, where you have Manav Gohil, two very, very fantastic personalities when it comes to cricket and when it comes to screen as well. When you talk of Manav Gohil, I've seen him just once, and I was fortunate enough to commentate on him. The dedication levels of him was absolutely at a different class, and he was here 1 hour before even the match commenced. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock was the match time. He was here at 6, and he was having a survey around the ground. He was taking those warm up laps around the ground, surveying the wicket, and he just wanted to enjoy this. Just asking him why was he so early. He said, "This is my first match of the season, and I just wanted to be early, just wanted to get a feel of it." So, such high levels of dedication from a man whom you see as a very noble, nice, humble human being on the screen. Off screen, Manav is almost the same, in fact, much better than what is on screen. He is a gem of a person. And again, we have Sharat Kilkar in the same team. So, a team where we have two biggest of the superstars, two proper method actors, and the ones who light up the screen with their acting will be on show, along with a very, very strong side. The team filled up with all superstars when it comes to batting as well. Against SVKM strikers, who have to be on their very best to perform against them. Let me remind you what this exactly the format is. The format is of international school darts tournament, where most of them would be 35 plus or 40 plus also at times, and they are playing for their passion. Nishan Shah would be bowling the first over, and it's a very strong team. Take my word, they perform really well, and they pride themselves with their performances. Samir and Sandeep to open the account. Samir Bansali would be on strike. Nishan Shah versus Samir. International School Darts Tournament Season 5.0, match number 9. Oh, that's nicely done. This will race away. In fact, it is fielded very well. First ball was bowled exactly at 7:05. Generally at Zooters, we are very, very particular about the time. 7 o'clock means 7 o'clock. 5 minutes slight delay, maybe a minute or two here and there happens, but this is a place where time is given paramount importance. And this is going to be a very, very good match. The first few balls, as they say, any sport, the first few moments are always the one in which you gauge your opposition, you gauge the conditions, and then on, as you get into the battle, you perform to your best of abilities. But this is nicely done. This is straight to the fielder. They seem to be two good batsmen. This is going to be a good match. SVKM Dynamic Strikers versus OIS Tigers. The Tigers versus the Strikers. This is interesting viewing now. Nishan Shah opening the bowling, right arm over the wicket. That's nicely bowled. The first few balls were short deliveries. Now he's getting his rhythm right. Just warming up to the task. The winter is setting in. Today's day is very important. Of course, one more natural phenomenon today, the lunar eclipse. We are into the first over. So into the first over, a couple of runs being taken. Will we see our first boundary? You need to wait for it. Very close it was. Finally, the bowler getting his length right, getting the ball in the right area. Yes, the last ball being taken care of because they do not want to spoil that over. It has been very good. It remains good. The score at the end of over number 1 is 2 without loss. So both the batsmen off the mark, single each. Nishant would be happy with an over in which he gave away a few short balls. They were supposed to be put off, weren't put off, but the other balls were right on spot. Yes, the man who is one of the biggest names. Forget about Marathi, even Hindi. He's a superstar, an award-winning actor. Has lit up the screen with his acting. Also, he's a fantastic all-rounder and a team man. And very much the person who takes on the opposition, the one who performs both with bat and ball. Fielding is not his forte because of some injuries, but batting and bowling, this guy puts his 100%. First ball down the leg side. Starts off with a wide. He is in news for his fantastic new projects as well. He's seen movies like Harar Mahadev and all. Straight to the fielder. That was on the legs. Half volley wasn't put away. Generally, very rarely does he give those loose balls. He can crank it up also. He'll bowl those medium pace deliveries and he'll bowl one quicker. Yes. Turned away around the corner for a single. Samir would come on strike now. Sandeep moves on to 2. Samir Bansali, Sandeep Kumar. Just having a look around the wicket. He looks to be a compact player. He's sliding down the leg side, so there is strong possibility if he beats that square leg. Oh, this is nicely bowled. Just I was talking, he's like sliding down the leg side, losing his line. He puts it right in the spot where it's supposed to be. So he's getting his line and length right. He's not trying to do much. It's a flat wicket. It has a tinge of grass into it, but it's a flat wicket with even bounce. And you can get full value for your shots if you play some good shots on this quick outfield. This was nicely bowled. That's what Sharad can do. He's known for his wonderful spells. He's a contributor. And one more aspect of his game is batting. Actually, batting is his forte, but he can bowl also very well. He loves his ground. He loves to perform here. Oh, that was width on offer. Oh, that is good fielding. Right over the stumps. That was a good call in the end. They wanted to go for the second one. They stopped, they stuttered. Finally, they were off and then they stopped themselves again. That was a good decision in the end. That would have been curtains for the non-striker had he gone for that run. Still to see the first boundary. Now change in field now. Long on dropping back. Yes. So again, two singles and a wide in this over. So a total of 5 now. Deja vu, the same over, the second over even. Only difference is there was a first ball wide in it. So 5 runs after the end of 2 overs. Both the batsmen on 2 runs each. And a good start. In fact, a very good start for OIS Tigers. Both the batsmen getting their line and length right. But what little I've seen of these two batsmen, they can hit those boundaries. They can, because they are middling the ball. They are trying to sneak those singles. They missed out on a couple of opportunities to go get those boundaries, but other than that, all other balls were put right on the spot. Sharad's first ball was a leg side half volley which wasn't put down. First ball from Nishant was also a short pitch ball outside the off stump and was an easy offer, an invitation for getting runs. But that can happen when you decide that first few balls I'm going to have a look at the bowler. But that can happen. Yes, they open their boundary account with this fantastically hit boundary. Just towards the windish long off. That's what I was talking about. You don't have to hit hard. You don't have to use all your muscle to hit those runs. You can use some proper cricketing shots. And what I've seen of these two batsmen, they can play some good shots. Just having a look at a batsman, you can come to know whether he's capable of scoring or he's just there to stay. These two guys, they can play. So this is going to be a hell of a encounter. If they happen to score 160, 170, you are going to enjoy this match. So this Tuesday is going to be a terrific one. If they put up a good score, Svkm'S Dynamics against a very strong team of OIS Tigers, which are one of the most settled units of this kind of tournaments, mostly going to the semis and finals at times. Oh, the next ball, the bowler makes a great comeback. Almost had his man, Nishant. A very, very seasoned campaigner. He is their go-to bowler. He is the strike man as far as the new ball is concerned. He must be hurt with that boundary of the very first ball. This is what we love to see. A proper battle, a contest between bat and ball, as they say. We do not want to see a bowler taking or ripping off those wickets. We do not want to see a batsman hammering every bowler. We want to see some contest. Yes, that's width on offer. These guys can play some proper cricketing shots. They have decent technique and they have a right mindset. Oh, that's a fabulous shot. The field placement has been good. Both the batsmen playing those horizontal shots also from the middle of the bat. That is so good to see. They haven't played any shot of anger. They haven't tried to muscle any ball. And if these guys are going to settle down, they'll get full value for their shots. When they get their eye in, this is a very, very high scoring ground. But if you are going to lose wickets, it becomes difficult for you over here. That's the first shot where minimum footwork was there. Just trying to play with hands. Trying to use the pace of the bowler, guide that ball from the thumb and region. Two fielders outside are one in the long off region, the other one in the sweeper cover. In fact, at deep point. So a little connection over there would have fetched him 4 runs. That's the idea, to beat the third man fielder. Again he wants to do the same, but straight to that fielder who has been kept very, very busy. There was an opportunity. Somehow he manages to make his score at the end of over number 3 is 11 runs without loss. So both Samir and Sandeep showing some fire. Samir is on 7, Sandeep is on 3, and 1 extra. So Samir getting his first boundary in that over of the very first ball, but after that a good comeback by Nishant. They need to make this power play count now. They have got a good start, they are middling the ball. They can get an over in which they are going to get some 10 to 12 runs in this power play. So that will take them to around 40 runs in this power play, which will be good. Even if they get 35 to 40 runs without losing a wicket, they can go big later on. They're going for a cautious start. That's a nice decision. Sharad Kelkar would continue. Oh, that's nicely. What a shot that is. Pure timing. On the rise, into the covers, punched off the back foot. What a beautiful shot that was. This is how you play in a power play. This is just deja vu like what we have seen in the Indian team as well. Every time you see the first 2 overs going for little and they start hitting then from the third over. KL Rahul generally is not that in form. So first few overs, first over generally he scores a 1 or 2, not more than that. And there was one player from Delhi, one of the best openers India ever had. In fact, one of the biggest test match batsmen, Virendra Sehwag, used to hit the boundary of the very first ball. So this is something like that. The first few overs, they are not going for those runs. They are not risking their wickets, taking toll of the bowlers in only when they get their turn. So it's a boundary for Sandeep as well. So both the batsmen now on 7. Sandeep Singh hitting a fantastic boundary towards the covers. So both these batsmen now have shown their prowess towards offside, and they can play some powerful shots on the leg side as well. Oh, that's a wide. Umpire Tandel will just, in fact, Umpire Walker will just spread his arms and indicate a wide. Both these umpires, Umpire Tandel and Umpire Walker, are big names in the cricketing circles. Played with soft hand. This will race away towards. That's the outfield is slightly thick over there. They have to run their runs over there. That's the only patch. So that's again wide down the leg side. So this over is going to help them. Sharad generally is very, very economical. But if you're getting runs against Sharad, that's always a plus point. And Sharad won't mind this. Even if a few boundaries are taken off, when he comes to bat, he will be in a position to get them back. He's a very, very economical bowler. Generally, he does not want to give away runs. He can bowl those quicker ones as well. Just like that. That's his line and length, which is famous for. Puts in a lot of shoulder. That's the skipper, you can see. Just asking him to bowl right line and length. They pride themselves. They treat every match important. Oh, that's good understanding between these two. They're sneaking their singles. They are taking every opportunity where they have to get a single or a two. So you have seen a brace, you have seen a few boundaries. In fact, a couple of them and lots of singles. So both the batsmen sharing strike and also running those singles. So if they do not have those loose balls to dispatch, they would run those singles. Got that boundary in this over against Sharath. Will they go for another one? That's nicely bowled. That fielder has been kept busy, but he makes a mistake over there. Sharath won't be happy. But you can like give some leeway because most of these players, as I said, this is a dad's tournament. No one's in their 20s anymore. They are mature individuals, superstars in their own fields. Everyone, they are here because they love this game so much. They practice hard. They work hard on their fitness. They work hard on their games. They constantly want to improve in this game as well at this age. Oh, that was a poor ball. Very rarely do we see this from Sharath. That's a wide ball. Then release a very, very safe bet. I've seen him losing direction a couple of times already. But this guy keeps his cool. He's a trier. Even if he's injured, I've seen him just limping and bowling those overs in Pune final where they won it. And that's smart. That's smart. After getting a boundary in that over, get singles and try and maximize that over. That's what I was talking about. He has a dodgy knee. Score is 23 now, a good over for them. In fact, 12 runs were scored in this over.
Boosted energy, boosted her life. Iron say iconic enersal, energized. Iron say iconic enersal, energized. Iron say iconic, iron say iconic. Iron say iconic, iron say iconic.
Nishant comes in to bowl his third over of the spell. He's fired up now. He's warmed up after a couple of overs. Samir Shah bowling the third over of his spell, the fifth of the power play. So they have increased the rate of scoring. It was 2 and 3 in the first 2 overs. Then they got a 6-run over. Then they got 12 runs over. Even if they get 8 or 9 runs over here now, and they get a few in the last over, they would be happy with that power play. Most importantly, both these batsmen looking comfortable. Comfortable to play such shots. Straight to the fielder though. It's a team with superstars. Actually, it's a team with very fit players. It is one of the strong teams and a very well knit unit actually. They have played with each other so many times. They understand each other's game. So the camaraderie, the understanding, the bonding, the strength and weaknesses, they are aware of each other. You're playing with soft hands, just turn it round the corner. No, that's a good call because the throw is just over the stumps. A good level of fielding on display over here. The bowling hasn't been great as per the standards which they generally normally set for themselves, but fielding has been top class. Except for 1 or 2 misfields, they haven't allowed them to go for those extra runs. And that was outside off stump. Got away with that one. That's probably one of the very few occasions in which the batsman was beaten completely. It has happened a couple of times for a ball which is on length, but a short ball wasn't being missed. At least they made some connection. This time he was very late at it. Oh, that's again beaten on length completely this time. That's the first, I would say, a very wrong shot where he has gone cross batted. Every other time he has played with the straight bat. Either they have waited and turned the ball into the square leg or third man region, or have played in front of the wicket on the offside. Not a single scoring shot I have seen, maybe a couple or a boundary on the leg side. But this was the first attempt to go big. I think he would go for it again if the opportunity comes. Slipped out of his hands. There's absolutely no one on the leg side. The protection is on the deep point and wideish long off. So just two fielders patrolling the leg side. Oh, that was a freebie. It's a wide, but he should have tried and made connection, because any connection over there would have fetched him 4 runs. Just two fielders on the leg side, mid on and square leg. Just beat them and you will get those runs. So his line is good outside the off stump, and that's the reason he was trying to manufacture or engineer, fabricate that shot from outside the off stump towards the leg side, and that's always good. That's what Svkm'S Yadav does, plays with the field. People were worried of the big fields when you play in Australia, what he'll do. He's just playing with the field over there. Oh, that's a good shot into the covers. That has to be a brace now. They need to run for it. Still, this is not good running, but good fielding over there. They should have gone for that couple. It was hit between the two fielders. He would be looking for the opportunity on the leg side where only a couple of fielders are stationed in front of square. Oh, that was a chance. Wide again, but as we say, the best shot on a full toss ball is always the cross batted shot at times, because you can get good connection. And if you try and play with straight bat, very hardly do we get runs. And also you have a difficult in actually handling that. Cross batted shots on a full toss are always better. That's cracker of a shot. That's going to travel. No one's going to stop that. What a beautiful back foot punch. Cover drive that is. Wonderfully played. So that spoils the over. The score at the end of over number 5 is 32. So 9 runs in this over. 2 runs in the first over, 3 runs in the second over, 5 runs in the third over, 12 runs in the fourth over, and 9 runs in the fifth over has taken this scoring from 5 runs without loss for 2 overs to end of the 5 overs. It is 32 without loss. So they are going as per the plans. 40 runs is what they must have kept in mind. 40-45 without losing a wicket. That's a good start. So Svkm'S dynamic strikers have begun well against a very, very strong OIS Tigers team. They would be quietly confident of taking this power play ahead now. 9 to 10 runs in the last over will make them a very good power play. So let's see. Sharad and Nishan generally are good bet. They are very safe bowlers. They gave away a few wide balls today. This is the first match of the season, just remember. So considering the fact, they have done a good job. Ajit is the superstar when it comes to batting bowling. He is the shortest in stature, but I'm talking about the physical height, but the stature of this man is highest in this team. When it comes to batting, bowling or fielding or like leading this team, Ajit is their best bet, and he will be coming there. I like they say all good thing comes in small packages. This man is a superstar, and he is the man generally he wins the match on his own. So let's see what Ajit will do. Generally, the 6th over of the power play is handled by team's best bowler, generally who does not take care of the new ball. So Ajit is their best bet. Let's see. Mustafiz Rahim does it for Bangladesh. Mohammad Shami does it for India. They come in late, but they make an effect. His attitude is like just like Virat Kohli. He's full of energy. He is a very compact batsman. You will love to see when he bats. And he can lead the side well, very confidently. He just orchestrates the field and gets the fielders in absolutely the place where he wants them to be. This is a very good unit. They played together quite a lot. They have been in finals last year. They won one of the finals over there. He starts off with the ball. It's a no ball, he says. It is a no ball. It is 3 fielders outside that playing 30-yard circle. It's still power play. You need to have only 2. So the skipper, after doing a lot of survey, has made that basic error. That's what I was wondering, why the umpire hasn't called a wide. It is a no ball and a free hit now. So good vigilant umpiring. Just aware to the fact that extra fielder was outside in the offside. So that sweeper cover has been brought in. It was a free hit. No, not much damage done. Ajit is a kind of bowler. He will bowl with some short run up and he will bowl with that quick action. He'll try and get the ball jam in and try and get those wickets. Oh, that's nicely bowled. He can bowl that, do that. He can bowl with quick action. He can bowl with those loopy action off spinners. A bundle of energy, Ajit is. He is one of the prime players. That's what he'll do. He'll bowl balls and balls after at the same length line and make it difficult for the batsman. That's what his USP is. Just to bowl in that area where it becomes difficult for the batsman to score. And that's what, you do not have a special length. Nobody calls a special length or line of any ball. The special line and length for any ball or a good length is on which the batsman gets confused whether to go forward or backward. That's what a definition of a good length is. So it can change for player to player. Beautifully bowled and equally well played. What a shot that is. Using the pace of the bowler, but running between the wickets has to be a big question mark. They have missed out at least on 3 occasions to score those runs. But that was a good shot, playing it late. But look at the length Ajit actually is varying. First 2 balls were on length, then he pitched his ball right up over there. The batsman is aware of it and he played that late. It's a good contest between bat and ball, but he's bowling a fantastic last over of the power play. Generally the last over of the power play, the batsman try and go and get those few boundaries more. They're trying to beat that fielder over there, because if you beat that third man or player over the short third man, you can get a boundary over there. So a fierce cut is needed instead of, because there is absolutely no pace on the ball, the small late cuts aren't helping out. They need to smash it hard. Just like that. What a good shot that is. So a couple of runs added to the total. The fielder at the longish, wideish long on had to move around his left and stop that boundary. It was hit hard. So the score at the end of power play is 37. Just 4 runs in this over. Ajit has done a job for his team. Pecked back the scoring, which was going at a rate of knots. 21 runs in the last 2 overs, and the last over of the power play has gone for just 4 runs. Good bowling by Ajit. That's what I was telling. Sandeep is on 17 and Samir is on 12. It was initially Samir who was doing the bulk of scoring. Sandeep has overtaken him. Strike. Samir comes on strike. He is 12 on 12 now. Oh, that's nicely done. No one's going to stop this one. This is wonderfully cut off the back foot. This would be another boundary for Samir. Beautifully done. He moves on to 16. Sandeep is on 18. So both the batsmen, they are looking good. They are looking good against a very strong side. They have to score well against this side. If they happen to score few runs over there, so that liberty of having an extra fielder in the circle, they have given away that and they have actually pushing the short third man backwards. That's what I was talking about, short third man and a point. It was cast towards his left and there was boundary conceded. So very soon they have given up that idea of a short third man. They have got him back. Samir on strike. He's on 16. Oh, that's beautiful batting. Batsmen have shown isn't it technique in cricket? Any this would be I thought the fielder has done a good job moving towards his left, using his feet to stop that one. Oh, that's in the direction where the first boundary was considered. They got that man back. If he had been standing there, that would have been an opportunity to catch it. So that's a double-edged sword which you have. The time you take that fielder back, there was an opportunity over there. So the score this over a fructifying one.
साल energize आयन से iconic inner साल energize आयन से iconic आयन से iconic आयन से iconic आयन से iconic
Just short of the fielder over there. Straight to the fielder. Just an occasion over there. So not to leave the crease without the umpire's knowledge. This is some good contest now. Generally, OS Tigers get 1 or 2 wickets by this time, but these two batsmen have batted well, haven't given their wicket away. So true wicket and good conditions. They are making full toll. Oh, that's nicely done. That's into the mid-wicket region, beating the two bat fielder. It goes for a boundary. Oh, that was a very good boundary now. Bisecting the two fielders, it was hit hard. And not much of a gap was there between those two. Still, it was bisected. Maybe a gap of around 10 meters or so. So they had to stop that. So 56 runs on the scorecard. Both the batsmen doing well now. Samir is on 18. Sandeep Singh has again moved forward on 25 now. 18 and 25. individual runs. Samir is on strike, who's on individual 18 runs. Both the batsmen settling in now. 56 at the end of over number 8. So the run rate which was hovering around 6 runs per over has moved on to 7. 7 runs per over now. So he wanted to cut it fiercely. There was a chance, maybe between the fielder at point and the covers. If you beat them, there is a chance. There's a big gap over there. No, that's good bowling. Wicket keeper is super quick. Good reflexes. Generally, the wicket keeper is the heart of the fielding side. The way he surveys the field, adjusts those fielders, takes those quick throws. He seems to be a good one. In fact, a very good one. Oh, that's nicely hit. Straight to the fielder. They're hitting them hard. The individual strike rates are hovering around that 100. Doesn't matter, but the scoring is good as the extras have held them out. This is good batting. OS Tigers would be slightly on that frustrating levels now because they haven't been able to get the breakthrough. These two guys are doing it very smartly. This is what you can see. Very quick fielding. Ajit over there. He is a live wire over there. Oh, that's hammered, and that would be again between. Oh, this is all the way, I suppose. You'll wait for the umpire signal. Oh, that's a wonderfully hit shot into the cow corner region. Shot it was, and that was hit disdainfully without any effort actually. He did it so easily. That is so heartening for the SVKM's dynamic strikers, and that would be a point of worry for OIS Tigers. But OIS Tigers would be very happy, quietly confident, looking at the pitch and the outfield. They would feel they can chase whatever they set, as this seems to be a beauty of for scoring some good runs. Pitch with nice true bounce with some grass holding on to the surface. Just as I say that, one goes slightly below. So good over in which 9 runs were scored. Scored at the end of 9 overs is 65 runs without loss. So Sandeep and Samir, 2 S's, right now proving to be the aces for the team. What a good shot that would be. 4 runs, beautifully hit. The score is 69 now. These last two balls. Last ball of the previous over and the first ball of this over. 6 and 4. Score is 69. We are into the 10th over. And that is the time now they are trying to hit every possible opportunity. That's what we call a typical T20 inning for the people who start little slow. But they are picking up now. The challenge over has helped. Score is 70 now. Oh, that is nicely done. But straight to the field. He is there playing both good from the back foot as well as on the front foot. A 71. Yeah, into the 10th over. That's a good score. Oh, that's a fall shot after a long time. The boundary followed by 3 singles. 72 now. So they're going great. There have been good partnerships when you talk about number of runs being scored but for being on the wicket for so long without giving a wicket, this team has to be right up there, and they're scoring at a fair clip, and they're still playing in the second and third gear. They haven't shifted their gears as such. They're trying to do now. Will this go? Oh, that's a big foot coming down. A couple takes it to 74. Last ball of this over. Oh, very good over so far. They've got 9 runs. Again a couple. The score at the end of over number 10 is 76 without loss. 10 runs in this over. 76 runs in the first 10 overs. They started off slowly, just 5 runs in the first 2 overs, and 3 overs they were 11. In the next 7 overs, they have managed to score those 65 runs. The last over was a good one. Even the 9th over they played well. So Abhishek Dutt would come into ball now. Try and take that first breakthrough. Generally, after a break, a drink break or other break, there is a strong possibility of a wicket being fallen. Let's see whether the drink break works, because most of the times the biggest contributor is the drinks break, because there is a break in concentration, the momentum. Let's see. These two guys are way too smart for that. They haven't played any rough shots. In fact, they are trying to be very, very particular about how they go about their business. So with that single, the score moves on to 77 now. Oh, this is nicely done. Good stop by the fielder over there. Good stop. He saved 4 runs for his team. Generally, it's very difficult to field in that place because the ball swivels, turns around when it is cut. It's very difficult to judge which way it goes actually. So good work by the fielder over there. But they are smart now. See, they are looking for that space, that width, and they are trying to hit the areas where they can get this runs now. That was a smart shot, but unfortunately went straight to the fielder. So this is nice batting. It can be a brace, but they are not taking chances, just a single. This was a shot which has been very famous in this year's T20 World Cup, where you push the ball and you run for those doubles. Virat Kohli is a very big exponent of it. Many batsmen, they just push that ball in that area and have gone for doubles. But here we cannot go for those actually. Most of them, they're not in their 20s anymore. They need to take care of their hamstrings as well. Oh, that's a full toss being missed. That was supposed to be put away. A cross-batted shot was needed. Actually, it was somewhere in between that. He hooked himself and he gets out. After a fantastic inning, a very good partnership, the first wicket falls in the form of Samir. Samir, who played well for his 27 in plays with 3 boundaries, has to go back. But he has done his job, has given his team a very, very bright start. In fact, when you talk about the number of balls being faced, it is right up there where they have played maximum balls without losing a wicket. And they have done it at a recent good clip. So very good partnership coming to an end, courtesy Abhishek. So Abhishek has got the wicket just after that drinks break and got that first crucial breakthrough. That first breakthrough is always important. Your first boundary, your first 6, your first wicket is always special. So Abhishek Dutt striking in his very first over. It's not how you begin, how you end, that's more important. They begin a little slowly, they have built up nicely. The middle part, OS Tigers have got their first breakthrough. Even this guy seems to be a batsman with a decent enough technique. He opens his account. So Svkm'S dynamic strikers, we've seen some good batsmen on show. The 3 of them which have come. From the first ball, we have seen he has hit the ball nicely. Let's see what Sandeep's approach would be, because he has been attacking. He's on 34, but that's a safer route. Generally, as you lose a wicket in a partnership, the other partner follows. So he has to be a little cautious. A very, very successful over in which he got a wicket, and he just gave away 4 runs. 80 runs for the loss of the opening batsman Samir, who had a fantastic hand with his partner. 78-run opening partnership being broken by Abhishek. So 11 overs and 80 runs. Well, that's good scoring. 7.5 runs per over. Oh, that's an opportunity. Will that be wicket number 2? Yes, it is. So Abhishek has done it with the ball in his hand, and also when he's in the field now, he has taken a good catch. A good running catch towards his left, It was lobbed high, but he took it nicely. So Sandeep has gone back to his partner. He is out on the individual score of 39 of 36 deliveries, laced with 2 wonderful boundaries and a sixer. He has done his job. So one partner has departed, the other one has gone and joined him. So both the opening batsmen are back into hut, but they have done their job. It is up to the other batsmen who are going to come next to continue with the good work. But OIS Tigers, who are deprived of any breakthrough, any wicket, have got 2 in space of just 6 balls. So they have got them in. They have got 2 wickets. Pawan comes in now. So they have to stitch up a partnership again. So Dhaval and Pawan. I don't know whether they follow the new rules. As per the new rules, after October 1st, every new batsman, irrespective of what the mode of dismissal is, except for the run out, has to come on strike. So except for the bouncer, most ICC rules are followed in this tournament. Here we actually do away with that bouncer rule, because we do not want people to be injured and hurt over here. It's a tournament where we play for passion. We do not want people getting injured and getting into physical trouble. Oh, that's a nicely hit shot. No one's going to stop this one. This was so very well hit. Absolutely no chance for long off and long on over there. It was so very well timed. One, two bounces into the side screen. So the both wideish, long on and long off have been asked to come little finer. They're coming little straight now. Oh, that's a short pitch delivery. Good calling that. Straight to the fielder. Wrong end. So with that single, the score moves on to 85, 86, now 86 for 2. Oh, that's outside the off stump. So wide. They were bowling in a disciplined manner for the last few overs, where they did not concede a wide. Initial overs, there were many wides being bowled by the opening bowlers. Oh, that is nicely bowled. That's very close. He must have. So that was very close. The foot was there in the air for slight fraction, but yes, fortunate to be there. Nicely bowled. Completely beaten was the batsman. He went for that big booming cover drive, missed out. Last ball of a very good over. He maybe have been hit for a boundary, but he has got a man. Oh, that was supposed to be put away. These two guys are running hard. The other pair would have just been satisfied with a single. They have taken that extra. So a couple added. The score at the end of over number 13 is 89 runs for the loss of both the opening batsmen now.
Boosted है life, आयन से iconic enersal, energize. आयन से iconic enersal, energize. आयन से iconic, आयन से iconic, आयन से iconic, आयन से iconic.
Got a sixer, a big one into the mid wicket region. So 89 at the end of 12 overs. It's good going. Oh, that is nicely hit into the cover, straight to the fielder though. One thing has to be appreciated of this outfield. It is very even. Very rarely do we find the ball being bouncing badly. So 90 runs on the scorecard. These two new batsmen have got some fresh energy and they have run well between the wickets. That is very well played. And that's the difference between the two opening batsmen and these two. These two have come with fresh energy, but they should be thanking the opening partners for them giving them a wonderful start, so that they can take these chances, go for those singles and doubles, take those quick singles and doubles. There wasn't a run in there. He pushed it with soft hands, took that single, just hitting the ball, and got the second one. So good running, good understanding has got them a couple. And a short ball. He wasn't able to dispatch. There is cow corner, there is wideish long on, there is deep square leg. So there's quite a lot of protection for him, even if he bowls it in the leg side. He wanted to carve it away. He has bisected the two fielders. Will it go? No, just a couple of runs. But are you playing smartly now? They're looking for those places where they can score a few runs, trying to bisect them, or else play with soft hands, get those singles. Lot many doubles after the arrival of these two men. Fielders being swapped now. Short third man and short square leg are being swapped. Two fielders stationed for that cut shot. That's a full toss, not taken full toss. So two bad balls. He has got away with it. One short one, and this one was a full toss. The best shot for a full toss is always a cross batted shot. Oh, that is well played. That was very well bowled. A good over. A very good over, in fact, where he got two dot balls. The score at the end of over number 13 is 95 for the loss of 2 wickets. Just 6 runs in this over. A couple of braces, 2 singles and 2 dot balls. In fact, a wide in it, a single and 2 doubles. 95 for 2 at the end of 13 overs. If you get those long off and long on straighter, the other rear eye gets exposed. Oh, that's a beautiful pickup shot. Straight to the fielder over there. Oh, this team actually is a very good team of some very good fielders. So 100 up for this team. But a very good over comes to an end, in which just 5 runs were given away. OAS Tigers versus SVKM Dynamic Strikers, a match in which we are seeing some good bowlers being put to test. They have played well, the opening batsmen, and also number 3 and 4. They are showing some good technique. Bowler? So Abhishek Dutt comes in, the successful bowler who had his spot in both the dismissal. This is so it's a big field. These two fielders ran very hard, got close to the ball, but they were able to get those 2 runs. The score goes on to 102 now. Oh, that's nicely hit. It would be very difficult to stop, but nicely done, easily done in fact. Good work. Did it so easily. So they need some energy now. They need some wicket. Abhishek Dutt has already got that wicket for them. Let's see whether he'll be put for runs. He has done a good job. Both these bowlers, Nishit and Abhishek, have done a good job of putting brakes on the scoring. They would be under immense pressure because they have got a good start the opposition and they are looking for runs. And these two batsmen look good. That's nicely bowled again. Just pinning the batsman on the back foot, not giving him that leverage to go for those big swinging shots. Not giving room, not giving them the length from which they can swing towards mid-wicket or cow corner. Also not giving the short pitch deliveries which they can dispatch. So this is good bowling. Smart bowling, smart T20 bowling. Oh, that was half volley and that's 4 runs. The moment you are going to pitch the ball up, you will be penalized now. But that's not an easy shot to play. Played towards wideish long off. Just a single. So 109 runs, 9 runs of this over. At the end of over number 15, the score is 109 for the loss of 2 wickets. They have got 36 runs in the over number 11 to 15. now. We do not change in every over. It's followed like 6, 4, 5, 5. So last 5 overs would be bowled from the highway end. So 109, both the teams would be happy with the proceedings. Batting team would be happy because they have 8 wickets in the bank, and more importantly, they are up against a good side and they have put up a good show. OS Tigers generally get 3-4 wickets by this time, but they have been halted by some very good batting. All 4 batsmen on show have shown some good technique and they have played well. Let's see. Last 5 overs are going to be deciders. If they happen to get anything around 45 to 50 runs, that's going to be a good match. So 160 has been a good total to defend. Most times 150, 152 has been chased down. Twice 201 mark is breached in this tournament. Even 130 was defended. So you never know. He goes downtown. This will just fall short. The idea was right, just to go straight down. But instead of going for those aerial shots, if you hit them hard, the ball travels in this quick outfield. 110 now. Cow corner, mid wicket is the area where you can target, but that's well protected over there. There's a fielder at cow corner. He wanted to hit them into the covers. He is a dynamic fielder over there, Ajit. 111, probably one of the very few who will go for those direct hits. 111. Very much like the Virat of this tournament. He is very quick when it comes to fielding, Ajit. And this is team which sets high standards for itself. One of the teams which can be counted as to go in the last 8. Oh, that's a gift. A gift which is gleefully taken. 4 runs. So very rarely do we see those balls from Sharad. Sharad has given a gift on the legs. Generally he'll give you very few bad balls, and he's a reliable bowler where he picks up 2-3 wickets minimum in his spell, and he does not give more than 20-25 runs. So he has lost his line today. First few overs also he was trying to bowl those in swingers and the balls was drifting down the leg. He gives a full toss which has taken full toll. Now that's what they would be aiming, boundary every over and trying to get runs of every ball. That will be 8, 9, 10 runs per over, which will take them somewhere close to 160 mark. Now that's what Sharad can do. He can ball it very quickly with that short action as well. Very strong individual. He looks to be a powerful character on screen, off screen, on field also. He is very, very powerful. He is very, very competitive when it comes to cricket as well. He is injured. He has some issues with his knees, but when he's hit, he can bowl those quick bowls as well. Oh, that's a wonderfully, what a shot that is. Shot of the night for me. Beautifully played, lofted cover drive. No chance for the fielder over there. 4 beautiful, fantastic, artistic runs over there. That's what we want to see. Some boundaries like this. This is where they can challenge, where people, guys like Mano Gohil can come in, Ajit will come in, Sharad Kelkar will come in with a big long handle. Very rarely have we seen Sharad being taken for a few runs like this. What a good shot that was from Pawan. Pawan and Dhawal, these two guys. That's nicely bowled. He was beaten in the flight over there. Fielding has been dynamic. Oh, just as I was appreciating. With that single, the score moves on to 120. A fantastic over in which 11 runs were scored off 2 boundaries in this over. The Sharad's over has been and that's achievable. I'm talking if they play average, they're going to get 120. If they play very well, they're going to grow 160 plus. If they play poorly, they'll just come below 150. So it depends on how they play the next 4 overs. They are going to play this way. This is, has he put it past below the rope? They'll just wait for umpire signal. The fielder has just signaled that it's a 6. There was an opportunity. He made an effort, but it was a 6. 126. Pawan, he is like that. Oh, he hit it again into the 2 fielders. And a boundary again. Just I was appreciating the good fielding. They are making some errors now. 130 now. Pawan is like that breath of fresh air for their team now. Pawan means some air, some wind, and he has got that fresh air. He is striking at 171 now. Pawan Patel is 39 of 22. He is striking at an average of Surya Kumar Yadav. 170, 180 Surya Kumar Yadav. He moves on to 40 with no time. He came in after the fall after the 10th over in the space of 6 overs. He has got 40 runs for himself. Pawan Patel, PP, has been going really well. What a shot this is! But has it gone all the way? No, just short of the fielder over there. I thought it will go all the way. Just a single. But both these batsmen opening their shoulders now. Pawan comes back on strike. He's on 40. He's the man who has got those most runs. 23 ball 40 for this guy. And he goes for it. This is... What a shot again. He moves on to 46 now. Into the side screen. He's on 46 of 24. He is there, Surya Kumar Yadav. Coming in at number 4. Pawan is like a cyclone over there. Pawan means air, but this guy has come in like a torpedo. He goes for it. Will this be just a single? 47. He is scoring at the rate of knots now. His strike rate coming close to 200. With that single, he has moved on to 47 of 25 balls. The strike rate from 170 has gone on to 188 now. 47 of just 25 balls. Absolutely entertaining and thrilling match this is going to be, because this team, Svkm'S dynamic strikers, have put up a fantastic show. They were not expected to bat that well, but they have done a good job. 139 for 2 at the end of 17 overs. 18 balls remaining. And a massive 19 runs were scored in this over.
Boosted energy, boosted life. I am say iconic Enersal, energize. I am say iconic Enersal, energize. I am say iconic, I am say iconic, I am say iconic, I am say iconic.
But this would be the last over of his spell. Let's see what he does. If he picks up Pawan, he would at least 10 runs short of the target. That's outside the off stump. We'll wait for the signal. That's a wide. So 140 now. $140 for 2. That's wide again. He's bowling with good length, good pace. Only thing actually which is missing is the line, which is way too wide. The idea is to keep it outside the off stump, way away from the batsman. He's bowling at good pace, good clip, good bounce. Line has to be rectified. Oh. Good calling. So 2 wides and a dot. The score is 141 now. 141 for 2. Fantastic 17th over in which they got 19 runs. So the scoring, which was like looking to go around 160, 170 is a probability now. Oh, he missed out. There was an opportunity. Full toss being missed. He must be hurt, but he missed out on that boundary. That's what he would be thinking. So he must be hurt on both counts. He missed out. So Pawan maybe lost out an opportunity to complete his half century over there. He goes for the big one. Gets a single. Moves on to 48 now, Pawan. Dhawal will have to take charge now. He has been the second fiddle. Now he needs to take charge. They cannot be doing that. They cannot be doing that. Connection is needed. He needs to go hammer and tongs now. There would be other batsmen also. So somebody has to give. They have to bat around Pawan now. Pawan will be doing the maximum scoring. Other end, it has to be a free hit. They have to go bang bang, take risks. Yes, like that. Has it gone all the way? What a good shot that is. See, they are enjoying their moments. Dhawal has hit it wonderfully. That's what can happen. Your confidence can rub off to your partners as well. It's after all a game of confidence. It's mostly played between your ears. How confident you are. Oh, good shot that is. So a batsman who is keen on taking the singles has hit a good shot, and the scoring, which was slightly iffy in this over, has taken care of itself. 10 runs in this over despite 3 dot deliveries. 149 at the end of over number 18 for the loss of 2 wickets. Both Pawan and Dhawal are going great. So Nishit comes in to bowl the 19th over, his last of the spell. 149 now. They would look around 20-25 runs in the last. So come close to that. He gives strike to Pawan, who is inch closer to that 50. He is 49, 48, I beg your pardon, of 28. He had made 47 in just 25. So he played a few dot balls in the last over. Will he get in this very ball? His mates are waiting as standing. They are aware of it. So they will be urging him to take that second one. No, he will have to wait for one more ball. He lost his bat. He moves on to 49 now. Not sure whether he knows what his individual score is. His mates would be aware of it because they would be keeping an update on the apps. So that's what they are very eager. They would be up and celebrating as he gets his personal mark. A 50 in a T20 is as good as getting a century in a 50 over game. 30s are considered to be 50s in T20. That's outside the off stump, rightly called a wide. Umpires have been brilliant. They have been consistent all throughout. Umpire Tandil and Umpire Walker, two officials, two very highly respected MC umpires. This is nicely done. Yeah, Pawan would like to keep strike. He is 49 of 29. At one point of time, I thought he would get his half century in just 25-26 balls. Last 3-4 balls, he has scored just a single. But the scoring rate has been brilliant by this man. Will he get his half century in this ball? He gets it in style. Yeah, he's gone all the way. What a way to get the half century. 55 runs for him. Wonderful hit. And takes care of that strike rate as well. What an innings by the number 3 batsman who came in at the fall of first wicket, and he has shown how to carry on the good work after a fantastic partnership. So this team is putting up a fantastic show against a very strong team of OIS Tigers, but they have played brilliantly themselves like Tigers. Dynamic strikers have struck gold. They have been dynamic with their batting, fantastic with their opening partnership, and the dynamics of their players have taken the scoring above 150 now. Very, very well oiled, proper T20 encounter this is. Oh, that's good call. That's the best fielder over there. What a good way to get this 150. Will he go big? I think fine leg region is vacant. Oh, he wanted to go there. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Umpire says leg byes. The score at the end of 19th over is 160. 11 runs in this over. Fantastic going by these two batsmen. So the last 6 balls. Let's see whether they get close to 175 mark. They got 11 in this over. So the last over of the innings, the last over will be brought by Sharad Kelkar, who has not been that good today because it's the first match of the inning. Generally it's a very, very safe bet. He has bowled well, but not his usual self today. His few balls have drifted down leg, but he has done a good job. Let's see whether he'll go 170 plus. Last 6 balls of the first innings. International School Darts Tournament 5.0. Match number 9. Oh, that wasn't that short, but nicely picked up into the cow corner region. Just a single. In spite of very good fielding effort, they have gone on to 160 because this is a good fielding side where they haven't given much when it goes to those boundary riders. 161. This would be interesting viewing now. Last 5 balls. This ball is going to travel or a wicket. That's beautifully bowled. Good length, good line and good pace. But running between the wickets, a notch better. Look at them go. Not bothered about the hamstrings. Not bothered about the pain in the knees or shoulders or the legs. Yeah, must have pulled up. But they want to run. They want to run for every single. We'll have some hot packs or the ice bag when they go back home, but they want runs for their team. Absolutely beautiful to see. Good bowling by Sharad. Bowl it quickly, but the running by these two guys, he must be tired. The brace before has taken a gas out of him. So 164 last 3 balls. Will they get close to that 170 mark? 175 looks a distant far now. But will they get 6 runs in the next 3 balls? That would be a big boost for them. That 170 figure, that 170 mark would be heartening for them against a very, very strong side of OIS Tigers. That is quite an achievement. Very good bowlers they had. They had Viral, they had Nishit, they had Sharad Kelkar. Let's see what they do. It starts off with a wide. The last 3 balls, 165. Last 3 balls are also an event. Zahir Khan, when he came back after from England and he was IPL, every ball he used to change his field. In this last part of his career, he used to change his field placement on every ball. Every ball is an event. One boundary in the end would make a difference. If it has hit him, it would be deliberate. We'll wait for the umpire signal. He's given it a leg by. .167 now. Couple of balls remaining. One hit from here, one boundary or a sixer would be just the thing which the captain ordered for them. That he says, it's what the doctor ordered. That's the phrase here. That's what the captain ordered, I would say. Certain things have to be rephrased in cricketing terminologies now. Oh, using the pace of the bowler, that's what's the danger if you are drifting down the leg side. This will run away towards the boundary. We'll wait for the umpire signal. Umpire says 4 leg byes. Any way they come, they are very welcome. They have crossed that 170 mark now. 170. 170 for the loss of 2 wickets. This has been good viewing. This has been great batting. And they have played a very, very decent T20 innings. They have started off and planned off very well. The final ball, the ultimate ball, the last opportunity to take a boundary and set the target as 175. They get a sixer, they'll cross that 175 mark, which was looking quite distant away. Last 5 overs, they have got 61 runs so far. Make it 63 runs in the last 5. He has run for his life over there. 172, 63 runs in the last 5 overs. They have scored 12.6 runs in the last 5 overs. Fantastic going.
energy, boosted hai life. Iron se iconic enersal, energized. Iron se iconic enersal, energized. Iron se iconic, iron se iconic, iron se iconic, iron se iconic.
3 now. Vicky is on strike. Oh, that's nicely turned away to open the account. The Svkm'S dynamic strikers. They have put up a very, very competitive total. And OIS Tigers have a tough challenge in the first time. They have to bat well. Sharad Kelkar, he needs to bat well. There is Ajit, there's Manav, there are a few more other batsmen who can bat well. He goes downtown. This will. Oh, that's good stop. He saved 3 runs for his team. He wanted to go for that big booming cover drive. Yorked himself. They're trying to maximize this opening over. Opening few overs of the power play. The way they started, remember, they got somewhere around 37, 39 runs in the first 6 overs. In the first couple of overs, in fact, they got just 5. Oh, he was playing across the line. Will wait for the umpire signal. Was drifting down the leg. His heart would have been in his mouth. They're trying to hit hard. The scoreboard pressure always is there. Just waiting for that first boundary. These two are very good batsmen. Vicky, he was caught in the crease, neither backward nor forward. Oh, that's nicely done. Oh, that's the first wicket. That's nicely taken. Very good hit. It was a lower full toss. It was hit nicely. Unfortunately for him, there was a fielder who takes a brilliant catch, and that's a very big wicket. They get the first breakthrough in the very first over. Nikesh taking a brilliant catch. Look at them celebrate. They're up against a very strong, well-oiled unit. But both the teams, this is their first mare. So they would be slightly lacking that match practice. OIS Tigers, they have a task in their head now. He's the man who's coming. Abhishek Dutt comes in. The left-hander Siddharth comes in. Oh. This is how you get your boundaries in the power play. Will it go? And that's a heavy patch over there. So he was just 2 runs over there. That's the part of the field, that's the only part where it is slightly heavy when it comes to the outfield. Rest all, the ball just races away on this beautiful lush green outfield. Very quick this outfield is, and here's the space where you can dive around and go for the stops also. You won't find, you will not get hurt. This is where you can go and jump, dive and save those important runs. A couple added. You might just see a boundary or a sixer in the next few balls. The first boundary. That's outside. Oh, that's good bowling. Just not giving any room. Keeping it tight, cramping up our room. Bowling within his legs actually, not giving him that leverage. Oh, that's a great take by the wicketkeeper. Might just see the boundary. Just still waiting for that first boundary. Your first boundary, your first paycheck. Anything what you do for the first time is always special. That's what I was talking about. What a shot on the knees. He does not get a boundary. He gets a sixer instead. What a shot that is into the mid-wicket region. It was power, it was muscle, but it was all class. On the knees. Had been tied down. Just breaks the shackles with a fantastic sixer. He's trying to cramp him up. Bowling between the pad and bat. Just takes it and deposits. This is 6 and a boundary. Fantastic. They were starved of the boundaries. They got 2 into 10 runs in the last 2 balls. Now Siddharth just turning it on. This Tuesday is going to be terrific. As I told you, we saw some matches. Most of the matches were one-sided. This is going to be a contest. We call a match a contest only if it is evenly fought. This is an evenly fought contest. Svkm'S have done a fabulous job. Everything what they have done till now is perfect. They played well, they had a fantastic opening partnership, then they attacked well and got a score, very good score, 100 runs in the last 10 overs. They got the wicket in the first ball over when they bowled. So 19 runs, 15 runs in this score over. So somewhat similar. This is counter-attacking cricket at its best now. They were on the back foot, lost a wicket, not given too many runs. Third over they come, they go bang bang, 2 balls, 10 runs, and Siddharth was the demolition in chief. They got a few overs in their innings as well where they got 15, 19 runs. So from in that Abhishek Dutt's over, and lot many overs in which they got 11 and 10 runs. Oh, that was short. That should have been pulled actually. But when you make up your mind just to defend a few balls and then go for it, that can happen. But that was a ball which could have been put away in that square leg mid wicket region. Should have been pulled. That's nicely done. Straight to the fielder though. No point playing some good shots but straight to the fielders. Abhishek Dutt, very compact batsman. They got the scoring to the rate which they want. In a power play overs, they would minimum would like to have something around 40 to 45 runs without losing any wicket. If they get somewhere close to 50, they would be very happy. And that's still a possibility. They can score 30-31 runs in the next 16 balls. It depends on how Siddharth goes. 3 dot deliveries. They have tied Abhishek Dutt down. Would love to see when Sharad comes. Sharad is a very good boundary and a 6-hitter. And Manav, he can run very swiftly. Oh, that's a drop chance. He did everything right. But hold on to that one. A diving effort. He looks disappointed. That was an under edge. He came into position, wasn't able to hold on to it. A reprieve for Abhishek Dutt. Gets a single, goes to the other end. In fact, it stays still there, stays there, no run. 4 dot deliveries, more importantly. And finally, he breaks shackles with a well-timed flick in the square leg region. The 23 runs on the scorecard. After first 4 balls, it's a beautiful boundary. He was almost out the previous ball. The next ball, he plays his natural game. When you have doubts in your mind, it's always a trouble. A mind full of worries is never going to help you out. Clutter-free mind is needed. A good comeback, just a 4 runs in this over. 23 runs, 4 runs in this over. Just the solitary boundary. So both the batsmen have got boundaries now. Abhishek has got 1. Siddharth has got a boundary and a 6. So the score is 4 overs, 23 runs. They are going at 5.75 runs per over.
Boosted energy, boosted her life. I am say iconic enersal, energized. I am say iconic enersal, energized. I am say iconic, I am say iconic, I am say iconic, I am say iconic.
One run. Oh, that's a full toss. That is handled beautifully. That's what I was talking about. Full toss balls, you need to play cross batter. That's the best shot where you get maximum chance of connection. That's probably the only ball where you can play with the cross bat and get effectively runs out of it. If you try to play with the straight bat, even if you try to defend it, you are going to get into trouble. What a good shot that is. Easy ball, was supposed to be put off, but handled very well. 28 runs on the scorecard now. So 2 singles and a boundary in this over. And what a good shot. Just a front foot defensive push. And it goes all the way. Is it? Yes. Fantastic batting by Siddharth. Siddharth is just batting scintillatingly. He is taking the attack to the opposition. That was just a front foot push. He is turning the heat on now. No chance. This is going to be a good contest now. They're trying to get their boundaries in. Siddharth looks in very good touch. So after being hit for boundaries, he makes a good comeback. 33 runs for the loss of the opening batsman. Vicky departed early in the first over. 10 runs in this over. Let's see what the last over of the power play gets in. They were similar on that same score. Even Svkm'S dynamic strikers were 33, but they haven't lost a wicket. They hadn't lost a wicket, but this time this team has lost a wicket of Vicky. So they were 33 without loss. This team is 33 for the loss of 1 wicket. Rishabh Shah has the responsibility of delivering the last 6 balls of the power play. Abhishek Dutt. He goes downtown. So Rishabh Shah, the last 5 balls of the power play. That's an opportunity. Abhishek, that losing is cool. Oh my god. That should have been dropped. He gets a chance. 34 runs now. They kept to slip so they understand the importance of this man. In fact, they've done away with it. Short third man. Nobody behind the wicket. Once you get anything behind the wickets, just an edge, that would be 4 runs. Cow corner. That fielder is being kept busy now. 34 is what the score is. Abhishek, that's slow innings. In fact, he's a very good batsman. He has not been able to get away now. Siddharth is under pressure to score quickly. It's 34 now. This ball might just disappear. No, he bowls well. Just 2 runs. It's good going. 2 runs in 4 balls. Abhishek would not like to waste any time now. He's a good batsman, a very good all-rounder. He might just try and score 2 boundaries of this next 2 balls. It's being tied down, but he's not the one who's like to remain there. That's a wide. Itching to get away. First ball he tried. That would be the last ball of the power play. Let's see whether he finishes off this one with a boundary. It's going similar to what the score at the end of the power play is 1 wicket, 36 runs, just 3 runs in this over. close to 130 more, 140 more runs needed. So 137 to be precise. So 137 needed in the next 14. So that is 10 runs per over from here. They're 36. They need 137 more to win this one. So that is almost 10 runs per over. So he was completely beaten. But take my word, this over is going to be expensive, or it's going to be Siddharth's wicket. Siddharth will go downtown or maybe in the cow corner region. The fielders have to be on alert. Lefty against lefty is always something. In fact, he is bowling round the wicket. Is a right-hander. So just a single. Moves on to 37 now, the score. They need almost 10 runs per over from here. They would have to have at least few overs which will be in excess of 15 runs. This is very interesting. OIS Tigers is a very strong side. And SVKM Dynamics have done a fantastic job. Firstly by posting a very good score of 172. Then taking a wicket in the first over and restricting them to just 36 in the power play. But this is going to be a close encounter. You cannot be bowling there. This is... Yeah, 2 runs. Well, this seems to be, looks to be a good team. SVKM's dynamic strikers. A good set of players. So the mid wicket is being shifted slightly towards the cow corner region. A wideish long on. And Abhishek Dutt, who seems to be in a mood to go big now. He does not want to hold back. He wants to hit some boundaries and sixes. That's what I was talking about. Siddharth comes on strike. Siddharth, will he go big on this ball? Yes, he does. But that is straight to the fielder, who takes a fabulous catch. That's a big wicket and an important catch. Go strikers! And the SVPM dynamic strikers, they are looking geared up and they've got a big man. The fielder just came in and got excited. He came into the commentary box instead. He was so very excited. The Tuesday is going to be terrific for these guys if they win this one, and a terrible one for OIS Tigers if they happen to lose. But this is not over as yet. And remember, these are league matches, so even if you lose one, there are couple of opportunities more to bounce back. So 4 teams we have in each group, 7 groups, 28 teams, 68 matches. Semi-finals, quarterfinals and semi-finals would be on this beautiful venue of Somaya Cricket Ground. The finale, grand finale, would be a special occasion, and that would be played in D.Y. Patil Ground in Pune. Not the bigger stadium, but the D.Y. Patil College Ground, which is very, very beautiful. So they are making all the correct noises. They are making all the correct steps. They have got 2 opening batsmen back, and Siddharth is a pretty strong batsman. And he was looking good, but they have taken their catches well. 2 good catches, one in the square leg, one in the cow corner region, to send both the opening batsmen back. Yes, the demolition man comes in, Sharad Kelkar. He takes his time, initially takes those singles and doubles, and he can hit those boundaries for fun if he gets in. But for him also it would be a challenge, because this is the first match of the season. But SVKM have looked very, very alert and ready. The big towering figure Sharad Kelkar comes in. He is generally their man Friday, gets them out of trouble. Nitish has got a wicket. That's what the captain wanted. He has delivered. So 2 good catches. Dhaval, after playing that good innings, giving good partnership to Pawan, has taken a good catch. A happy day, a happy night, I would say, so far for Svkm'S. You cannot be bowling those. That's all the way. What a good shot that is. Poor ball, given full treatment. He bowled a very good over, just 3 runs in the power play, but he gave away this lower full toss on the waist, on the leg side. That is invitation to trouble, and the ball has been sent back. So this match on this wonderful Tuesday, it's going to be the one which will provide you with entertainment. Abhishek Dutt showed just the trailer of it. The man who sets the screen ablaze with his wonderful acting has got many awards, national awards even for his beautiful acting. He's on the other end, Sharad. But this man is taking on the mantle of scoring those important. This is going to fall. Yes, they clash with each other. They lost on a very, very good opportunity to get one more man. That's the blemish, first blemish I would say in the field by them. Abhishek has got an opportunity now. He gets a reprieve. Sharad Kelkar has first played the first ball defensively, and that's his favorite area, downtown or maybe in the mid-wicket cow corner region. Also you can go in covers. He's a very good player. He got from somewhere, he wanted to hammer it. He has a dodgy knee, but he just completed that run quickly. Now Abhishek is giving us some entertainment now. Every time Abhishek Dutt comes on strike, you can see some action. Yeah, the only man. He is in the square leg region. Then we have a long on. 4 fielders on the leg side, 5 on the off. Just trying to go big. Abhishek Dutt is going to go big on every ball he faces now. If he balls short, he is going to hammer him towards from over covers, this man. Oh, that will again. Oh, he has dropped Sharad's catch. Maybe he has dropped the match. If you're going to drop such catches, you're not going to win this one. And take my word, both these batsmen can be dangerous. You're giving reprieve to Sharad. Now Sharad will take every ball from here as a bonus. Sharad Kelkar is going to hit you hard now. That's not the way you drop that man. He'll take his time now. He'll just cool himself down. Sharad has to calm himself down. Wait. And punish them now. And that's good. This is smart. After you lose that concentration, take some time, take your guard, stand back. But knowing Sharad, he'll still go for it if he gets the next ball. They have taken the difficult chances very well. The easy ones they have dropped. So the score is 50 runs for the loss of the opening batsman. Got the opening batsman back. Oh, that's nicely hit. The ball is racing towards that cow corner region. Good work by the fielder over there. Just a single. So 2 singles. I think something's going to happen on this ball. If it is in his radar, if it is in his zone, this ball is going to travel. Sharad generally takes a few balls before going for his big shot. Generally his boundaries are one bounce. If he hits them hard and flat. Oh, what a catch! This is the catch of the match, in fact, of the tournament. What a catch. It was traveling and he took it easily. New man is Punit Gambhir. He is also a very solid batsman. Punit Gambhir, he needs to stay there. You cannot ball him there. There's an opportunity. Oh, generally is a very safe fielder. He has taken one good catch. Did everything right. The ball just slipped out of his hand. Dhawal has taken a good catch already. Got rid of Siddharth. Almost got a second one. The ball just hit his chest. Slipped out of his hand. So 53 for 3 at the end of over number 9.
Boosted energy, boosted her life. Iron say iconic enersal, energize. Iron say iconic enersal, energize. Iron say iconic, iron say iconic, iron say iconic, iron say iconic.
So there is this challenge over in which you need to claim the runs, and if you score them you get double. So the 53 runs they are right now, if they are challenged 8 runs, so if they get 16 runs they'll get 16, either they will be 69 or 53 at the end of this over. And this will, oh, that was good work, that would have raised away for a boundary. 5 balls 7 runs to win the challenge over. They need a boundary to win this challenge over. That's as clear as that, or else 2 doubles. So on this ground it is easy to get those doubles. It's a big ground. Oh, this is fabulously put. What a shot this is. Pick up shot by. Fantastic. Abhishek Dutt, who started off a little slowly, now getting his mojo. Now he needs to show some prudence over here. He needs to use some common sense. Instead of going again for big shots, he would just have to look for few singles. Even if he gets a dot, it's fine. if I am Abhishek Dutt and Punit Gambhir, I would like to go for a double now. Instead of going for that big shot, I will try and push that ball into that acres of space on the leg side and try and get those doubles. So 3 needed of 4. They got the boundary which they needed. But that's a poor ball. Wicketkeeper has done a good job, otherwise that would have gone for 5 wides. They need 2 now. In fact 1. So don't have to do anything silly now. Puneet has just to push the ball. Puneet has just to push the ball. But knowing Puneet, he goes for a big booming drive. They finish the challenge, they get 16 runs. They go on to 69. Exactly similar score which they had. They were 71 at the end of 10 overs. And this team is 69 now at the end of over number 10. The equation, in 10 overs, they need 104 runs. So 10.4 runs per over needed. This match has the makings. This match has the makings of one of the best matches of the tournament so far. We saw one close match in which AVM Yodhas won that match after scoring 110 odd runs and defending that lowish total. This match also has all the virtues of it. That was a close, low-scoring thriller. This is a very good match in which a good score, a substantial score of 172 is being scored. And they have lost 3 wickets in the first 10 overs. This is going to be a very good contest. You don't ball this to him. They have lost a few wickets, otherwise you would have gone for a big sixer. Gets a single. Score moves on to 70 now. Abhishek Dutt has looked in terrific form in the last few balls. In last few overs, I would say. He would still go for this one in this over. He'll try and get 10 and 11 over. They need a 15-run over to get this to parity. They have fielded well. They have placed their fielders well. They have dropped a couple of chances. Sharad's drop catch hasn't cost them much. But Abhishek Dutt was given a reprieve twice. Let's see how badly they are going to suffer because of that. Oh, that's beautiful, and what a good shot that is. Very well timed. Will it go all the way? The suit is the big foot. What a good shot that was. The timing on that shot, the heavy bat coming down on it. Wonderful. Puneet Gambhir looks in supreme touch. Considering the fact this is the first match of the season, Puneet Gambhir looks very cool, very calm. Remember the first shot he played was a big shot into the mid-wicket region where he was dropped. And that wasn't an easy chance. So he seems to be a very confident man and has a very sound technique and very broad shoulders. So all the makings of a very good batsman. Again he has gone downtown. He should have gone cross bat, but he understands not to give away his wicket when those lollipops are given. Most times Svkm'S bring you a lot of wickets when you feel like putting them wherever you wish. At times you lose your wickets. Puneet is not trying to be greedy. He is just waiting for his time. Whereas Abhishek, he will go for his big shots. He won't wait now. That's what I was talking about. Abhishek goes again towards long off. Long off and long on are the heavily trafficked area. So still looking for that big shot. Still looking for that boundary in that over. I strongly feel there's a boundary or a sixer just somewhere. That was very close, maybe drifting down the leg side. He was trapped. The score at the end of over number 11, 6 runs in this over, 75. Just 6 runs. So from here on, they need 97. So the run rate, which was hovering around 10, 10 and a half, has come close to 11 runs per over now. So 75 for 3. They need he wanted to hit that behind point, targeting that place just between those two fielders, trying to carve it away towards the third man. He might go for a reverse lap even. Abhishek is itching for those boundaries now. Might just see Puneet going big in this over. Abhishek just telling him the ball's remaining a little low. Ball sort of break. That's what he's telling Puneet Gambhir. But knowing Puneet, he gets an opportunity, he is going to dispatch. Yes, he got an opportunity, and that is. Oh, that was 4 runs written all over it. Good work over there by the fielder. He's got that opportunity to put it away. Beg your pardon, it. Yes. 3 singles. In fact, 4 singles and a wide and a boundary. The target is 173. So they need 91, in fact 89 more to win this one. Oh, that's firmly hit, but the field placement is good. Punit Gambhir. So 88 is what they need of the remaining overs. 8 overs from here on. 7.5 overs to get those 88 runs. They need an over of 15 to 20 runs now. That will just fall short, I suppose. He has taken a good catch. They got the difficult ones, they dropped the easy ones. That's a good catch. Abhishek Dutt has to depart. So Nitesh comes in. This is becoming difficult for OIS Tigers now. Still feel one big over and they will be right back into this one. But they got Abhishek Dutt, who was going well. Oh, full toss. Not being dispatched. Puneet is the man now. He gets out. One more wicket down. SVKM dynamic strikers are putting in a dynamic show over here. 2 wickets in an over. Nitesh. He has gone without troubling the scorers. So Nitesh has not got one, not got two. He has got 1, 2, 3, 4 wickets. That is brilliant bowling. Actually winning it for his team. All top batsmen he has got. That's the 5th wicket down. Sankit doing a great job stumping him out. Varun comes in now. Puneet Gambhir is the man to watch out for now. He'll just take his time. He won't go. He has to remain there. Needs to stay there at least till the 17th and 18th over, and from then on he can go for his big shots. Oh, he loses his goal, falls in no man's land. That was 40. That would have been 5th wicket for him. That's his last over, and he ends his spell with fantastic figures, or 4 wickets.
Boosted energy, boosted her life. Iron say iconic enersal, energize. Iron say iconic enersal, energize. Iron say iconic, iron say iconic, iron say iconic, iron say iconic.
Harshit Jain is a new bowler. So leg buys. So 87 is what the score is. 87 for 5. They need 86 more. They have half the runs they have got, half the wickets they have lost. They need 86 runs from here on. But the number of overs remaining are very less. He's cleaned him up. It kept a little low. Varun is cleaned up. That's a 6th wicket down. It's becoming from difficult to more difficult to absolutely terrible for OIS Tigers. That kept a little low. He wanted to swivel and hit it into the square leg region. That kept a low. That a little bit low. These two are ideal batsmen for this chase now. Mano, we can get those ones and twos going. He is a 100% trier, a committed individual, and along with Puneet, who can hit the ball hard. Puneet has somehow lost his touch. He started off well, but somehow has lost his timing. Mano Gohil can give you that 1 or 2 runs. He takes a lot of couples, so he can run quite a lot. And Puneet can go for this big shot. So this is an ideal foil. He loves his game though, Mano. Let's see what he does. This is what he can do. That's what I was talking about. And he's very athletic. Supremely fit by this guy. And more than that, his commitment levels are unmatched. Very humble, very down to earth, very soft spoken. Every team would like to have a player like Mano, who is a trier. And Puneet, he is a dasher with a strong technique. That's a right idea. Using the areas of the field where there are no fielders. Exploit those areas where the fielders aren't there and hit them out of the ground when it comes in your arc. That's what the captain must be telling Puneet now. He'll go big on this ball, take my word. Oh, he has dropped a possible final nail in the coffin. He did everything right, but hold on to that one. Manav will be always alert for those singles and doubles. He was ready and alert for that single. Oh, that's nicely hit by Manav. The target, the required run rate is becoming very difficult now. It's rising up almost like a Sensex. Right now the Sensex is going the other way. It's dropping down. Here the run rate is going up. Yes, that was in his arc, and that will be deposited handsomely. This is the beginning of the assault. They need every over a sixer now or a boundary. In fact, couple boundaries every over now. The score is 98, and they would need 75 more in the last 6 overs, and they would need 75 runs. They need 12.5 runs per over exactly. This is going to be interesting. Many of you may feel OIS Tigers are out of it, or they have stand a little chance. Take my word, this is going to be a hell of an chase. 6 overs, 75 to get. Svkm'S have got good bowlers. They have done everything right. But if Puneet and Manav they continue for 4-5 overs, they will be in a strong position to probably get 25 30 runs in the last 2. A full toss ball, and yes, it's a no ball. No ball, free hit, so that will help. And that's a cracking shot into the covers. That will race away. Knowing Manav, he will just come in for that second one. Yes, he will. He is a perfect foil for Puneet Gambhir. Manav is that positive influence every team needs. So 4 runs of the first ball. So they need 71 in the remaining 35 now. He'll try and go big on this ball. If you miss out on a free hit, the next ball, generally the batsman. Oh, that's very well bowled. "34 balls in which to get those 71 runs now." He was little late on that. Absolutely no footwork over there. Playing with his hands, neither backward nor forward. He needs to make up his mind quickly now. He needs to show some positive footwork. Yeah, something like this. But nicely bowled though. Wonderful bowling. After that bad ball, he has bowled well. So just 5 runs in spite of getting that free hit. Manav will try and cut that ball. Actually, he is the one who will go for those traditional shots. Very rarely does he close days dot delivery. He'll try and look out for ones and twos and leaves it alone. That's a wide. That will help. 104 now. They need 69 more. They need a boundary in this over. Oh, that's nicely done. And that's what Manav does very well. He'll run those ones and twos. He'll run hard, make his partner run with him. He's saving his energy. 67 needed. Svkm'S have been superstars today. All the appreciation for them. They have put up a fantastic show, barring a few mistakes. They've done a fantastic job. 5 overs in which to get 67 runs. They need 13.4 runs per over from here on. Down the wire. Puneet Gambhir is a big factor. Oh, that was so very close. Puneet Gambhir has been very fortunate. If they get Puneet Gambhir, they would be 1 foot in for the victory. Puneet Gambhir's wicket is going to be crucial. And Puneet Gambhir goes berserk for 1 or 2 overs. He'll just take this match away from them. SVMS, KMS deserve to win this one. Not with this kind of... What a shot that is! This is the longest 6 of the day. That's what I was talking. Puneet Gambhir is the man between victory and Svkm'S. Svkm'S striking dynamic stars have been wonderful today. The dynamic strikers have bowled well, batted well, fielded well, taken some wonderful catches, but they have given chance to Puneet quite a lot of time. 3 chances to Puneet Gambhir, and I think that would be crucial. What a shot that was. That was a shot of authority. The longest 6 of the day. Wonderful shot. Oh, this is beautifully done again. 6 followed by a boundary. Will it go all the way? There is a heavy spot over there where the ball goes and just stops. There was a certain boundary. The heavy outfield over there just saved them those couple of runs. Looked like a certain boundary. So 27 balls. There was a second in it. That's what Manav was telling. 9 runs in the first 4 balls now. 58 needed now of the next 26. Puneet Gambhir, Manav. Now 1 more boundary of the next 2 balls is needed for them. And they need a wicket of one of these 2. If they get Puneet, that would be icing on the cake. Generally, Manav does not go for those wild shots or big shots. I think he might just go for one now. Considering the situation of the match, he might play that big heave. Instead, two dot delivery is back to back. Yes, 115 now. They need 58 runs in the next 24 balls. They need 14.5 runs per over from here on. This is a great game. This Tuesday is terrific till now. The first 36 overs have belonged to Svkm'S dynamic strikers. It's all their way, but in the last 4 overs, things might change. This over is going to be crucial. Make or break over. Oh, that was well bowled. The ball is keeping low for him. 23 balls in which to get those 58 runs. Long off and long on have to be on alert. Also the cow corner, because Puneet may go airborne. Oh, that is wonderful bowling. That's good. That's good. He's turning on those singles because he wants to hit boundaries. Next 4 balls. He's going to go big. So everybody would be on alert over here, including the com box over here, because he might just come over here. Oh, that's a cracking shot into the covers. It's very difficult to stop those bolters. He tried with his feet. Wonderful cover drive. 54 needed now. 54 needed in the next 21. One bad over and the match would slip away. This is so far so good. Doesn't matter even if the 4 is considered, because they need 3 boundaries every over now. Minimum 2. If they get 3, it's a bonus. But even if they get 2 boundaries, they have to score off the other balls. Right now here, the equation is only boundaries. 4 runs. 54 needed in 21. Watch out. Long off, long on, cow corner. Instead he's going into covers on the left of him now. Just a single. This is becoming difficult and more difficult for them now. 53 needed in the next 20. The equation is just becoming like that India-Pakistan match now. They needed 48 in the last 3. It's going the same way. But they had a Virat over there. And this team has fought well. That's outside the off stump. They need 52 more now. 52 more of 20. They had Virat there. They say they have a Gambhir here, and this Gambhir is very strong. Now Puneet would be in no mood to take the second, because Puneet would like to dispatch the remaining 2 balls forever. This bowler has done a fantastic job. He's not trying to do too much, just putting the ball in the right areas outside the off stump, trying to keep it little low, and he's doing a good job. It's simple action, nothing special. If they get Puneet, they are almost there. 80% the match is in favor of Svkm'S dynamic strikers now. But things might change with just 1 or 2 big blows. That's outside the off stump. Umpire would just stretch his hands, call it a wide. Right call. Umpire Walker. 2 big umpires, MCA officials they are, officiating in Division A matches. Both of them very good big coaches also. These guys do a lot of social work. Both these coaches, the umpires, they do a lot of coaching for the underprivileged. The two big officials, Walker sir and Tandil sir. Oh, that's a big wicket. That's a huge wicket. He is stumped. Yes, he is stumped out. That's a big wicket. He's got 35 in 29 balls. He was expected to go all the way and win it for his team. Missed out. OAS Tigers on a verge of, I wouldn't say an upset, but the dynamic strikers deserve to win this one against a very formidable side. This is their first match of the season. They can give themselves that liberty of losing this first one, but they have to put in their best form if they want to come back. (18 runs per over to be precise. Now, from here on, the required run rate started off with 16.33. It is 18 runs per over now. That's a wonderful shot. Just a single. (15 balls, 47 runs to win. So 47 needed in the next 15. Oh, that's beautifully turned away, but still straight to the fielder. Couple added, 128 now. 45 needed now of the next 14. That net run rate also would come into factor, so the margin has to be reduced. That's the so those two wides are going to help them. They need 43 now. 43 or 14. 43 needed of 14 balls. It's becoming increasingly difficult for them. Cricketing wise, very tough ask this is. Oh, that's a full toss, very high. That's going to travel. We'll wait for the umpire signal. So 4 runs. This 4 is going to help them. Manav is a trier, as I said. He won't go down without fighting. And that was an easy ball to put. I think he's cleaned him up. We'll wait. Is he stumped out again or is he bowled out? So 134. The 39 needed now. So 134 for 8, 39 needed now. So 12 balls, 39 runs to win. They need 19.5 runs per over now. So the run rate, which was in the beginning somewhere close to 8.5 runs per over, had gone on to 9, then to 10, then to 11, then to 12, then to, and now it is 19.5. They need a miracle from here. 8 wickets down. Svkm'S would be really happy, elated in fact, with this win. International School Dads Tournament Season 5.0 has been a good one, and this is a big victory for this team, because Svkm Dynamic Strikers have defeated one of the better teams of the tournament. This is a very strong team of Ajit. And Ajit is a good batsman, don't discount him. He is not the one who plays boundaries and sixers. That wasn't a good ball, that should have been put off. Just a 2. 37 needed of 11 now. And Ajit can hit those boundaries. This bowler has bowled well. With the simple balls, he just tried to put them in right areas. Just a single. So they are coming closer to a famous victory, this team. Svkm's Dynamic Strikers. New team, the first time they have been playing, and they have putting up a great show. Put up a wide to it. He hasn't done anything special. Just put the ball in the right area outside the off stump, and as pitch has helped him a little bit, the ball has kept a bit low for him. He has given away a few runs, but only when the target was actually 12-13 runs per over. He has given almost 10 runs per over, but has done a good job. He has taken that important wicket. Couple of balls remaining in this over now. Now SVKMs are coming closer to a possible victory. They need 33 more in the next 8 balls. So they are in a very, very strong position. Make it 32 needed. Oh, that's so very well bowled. And Thu has done a job for his team. He has bowled those crucial overs. He has given away a few runs. So 6 balls, 31 runs needed. They reach sixer of every ball. Thirty-one needed now. So 6 balls, 31 runs needed. Just a formality now. They are 8 down for 142. So that 69 runs of the last 5 overs helped out. All the batsmen did a good job. The opening batsman Samir, his partner, then Dhaval, and also important innings played by Sandeep. In fact, Pawan, I beg your pardon. Pawan was the one. Oh, that's a good boundary. That's needed. That's needed. The margin of the defeat has to be reduced. 146 now. They have run overtime. So every time you do not complete those overs in the 90 minutes, one extra fielder is being called in. That's the rule of even international now. So they will have one less boundary rider. Only 3 they will be having now. In fact 4. They would have had 5. 147 now. They need 26 more in the next 5. 26 more in the next 5 balls. (26) in the next 4. So 4 balls. Three balls in which to get the next 25 runs. They would like to take a couple of boundaries in this because it may come down to run rate. This will prove detrimental in the end. So that margin of defeat they need to reduce. 3 balls, 25 runs to win. That's nicely cut, but that is up and over. Through his hands, these runs are going to help in the final analysis. 2 balls, 21 runs to win. Two overs, 21 runs to win. 2 balls, in fact, 21 runs to win. This Tuesday is being terrific. So 1 ball and 21 to win. Terrific, terrific Tuesday for Svkm'S dynamic strikers. A terrible one and one to forget for OIS Tigers. Oh, this is a cracking cover drive. What a shot to finish. 4 runs, classical cover drive to finish the over, which will take the scoring to so they win by 16 runs. Svkm'S dynamic strikers, a very good win. Tails was also crucial, 56 of 34 balls. But 4 wickets for Nitish. 4 wickets for 4 for 16. So both these innings were important, 56 of 34 balls.
Boosted energy, boosted है life. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron से iconic enersal, energize. Iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से iconic, iron से